All right, this is so exciting. I've done this enough times now that the weird technique now finally feels normal, and it's actually so much easier than I thought it was. So I'm at a point now where I have 11 stitches between the yarn over pairs. So here is a pair, a pair, a pair, and a pair. Then we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 stitches. And there's the yarn over pairs on the right needle. So now I'm going to be doing a knit row. So what I have to do is bring the yarn forward, but then I just wrap it over the right needle. That's it. It's like all there is. You just wrap it over the right needle from front to back, and then knit. Piece of cake. It's like the easiest thing. I had no idea it was that easy. And there's my yarn over pair. So now I'm going to do my knitting across. And it was so confusing, and I did it wrong, and it just took a little while, but now it makes a lot of sense. So it's just an alternate way of doing short rows, which is different. What I'm used to doing for short rows is you bring the yarn forward like that when you get to the end of your short row, slip the stitch, bring it back to wrap it, and slip it back, and then you turn. So that creates this stitch around the slipped stitch, which you'll then pick up and knit together with it when you go back after doing the short row. But this is a different way of doing it. So we're creating the pair beforehand. So we're knitting to before the final yarn over pair. There's that. And now this time we're going to do the same thing. So this is a purl row. So we bring the yarn back, then we have to bring it forward in order to purl it. So it's just making a loop over the right hand needle. Tighten up my tension there. So there's just a loop over the right needle from back to front before the purl. So it's a loop from front to back before a knit, and a loop from back to front before the purl. And it creates the second loop on the needle. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I didn't like that one, 7, it felt like I cut a little ply or something, 8, 9, and then there's our yarn over pairs. Great. So now we're ready for the section that says to complete toe. So row 1, we're going to do our same thing, yarn forward, and then we're just wrapping it from forward to back, and then we knit. Knit to next yarn over pair. So we're knitting. Here we are knitting, probably about 8 stitches. Okay, so here's our yarn over pair. So we're going to knit the first stitch of the yarn over pair, slip next yarn over purlwise, and slip first stitch of next pair knitwise. Return slip stitches to left needle, and knit 2 together through back loops. Turn. So now instead of a pair, we have just a yarn over. So we'll see what happens on the other side. I haven't done this yet. This is my first time. Okay, yarn back, purl 1. So we have to yarn back and re-wrap it over from back to front, purl 1. Stay on there. I find that using my little finger to hold the yarn in place helps me create the pair without it slipping off. I have to wake up my computer. Wake up, that's got my instructions on it. So that was yarn back, purl 1, purl to next yarn over pair, here we are, purling. The rows are going to get longer now instead of shorter. Okay, here's our yarn over pair. Purl first stitch of pair. Did it? Slip next to yarn overs purlwise. and slip first stitch of next pair knitwise. Wait a second. How can there be 2 yarn overs? Slip next, okay, so we did purl first stitch to, oh, I skipped a line. My eye slipped right over a line. No problem here. Okay, purl first stitch of pair, we did that. Purl 2 together, next yarn over and first stitch of next pair. Phew, I was so confused. Okay, yarn over and purl. Okay, there we go. Okay, great. Now we're going to turn. All right, now yarn 3, row 3. Yarn forward, then we make our loop, knit to next yarn over pair. Oh, we are now in business. This is so exciting. We're going to turn this toe amazingly. So we're knitting across to the next yarn over pair. There it is. Ah, I get it. So here's the yarn over pair that we created on our last purl row, and then this is the slipped stitch that was left behind when we knit the other row. Okay, so slip next to yarn overs purlwise. Oh wait, knit first stitch of pair. So we're going to knit the first stitch of the pair. Knit next to yarn overs purlwise. Slip, slip. Did I say knit? I meant slip. And slip first stitch of next pair knitwise. First stitch of next pair knitwise. There, we did that. Return slip stitches to left needle. Slip, slip, slip. And knit 3 together through back loops. 1, 1, 2, 3. Oops, I caught some plies. 1, 2, 3. Knit 3 together through back loops. There they are. Knit 3 knitted together. Turn. Row 4. Yarn back, purl 1. So we did our yarn over. And then our purl 1. Yarn over, purl 1. Purl to next yarn over pair. This video is getting long, but it's so exciting. It's so exciting when it starts to work. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what happens. Okay, so here we are at our yarn over pair. Purl first stitch of pair. We did that. Purl 3 together. Next 2 yarn overs and first stitch of next pair. Oh, what did I do wrong? Oh, I purled the yarn over. Okay, so there's the purl of the first stitch of the pair. Now we're going to purl 3 together. Yarn over, first stitch of next pair. We're going to purl those 3 together. Okay. Repeat rows 3 and 4 until the final knit 3 together through back loops. There will still be yarn overs at the other end of the needle. Okay, so we're going to keep doing, we're going to do one more set. Yarn front, knit 1. I'm sorry, yeah, yarn front. There's our yarn front, yarn over, knit 1. Knit to next yarn over pair. Here we are knitting. Look at the little toe we're making. It's very cute. So cute. Knitting to our yarn over pair. Okay, there it is. Yarn over pair. Knit first stitch of pair. video is so long. Okay, slip 2 yarn overs purlwise, slip, slip, and slip first stitch of next pair knitwise, slip, return slip stitches to left needle, and knit together through back loop. So here's a trick. We don't have to do that whole switch. We could just put them on there like that, and now we're all set to knit through together through back loops. Yay, I like saving a step. We did it. Okay, row 4, again, yarn back, hold our yarn over on our needle, purl 1, purl across, I'm so glad I'm doing this practice yarn thing. It's really exciting. And I'm not going to cut this, I'll just frog it out, and then I'm going to use this to make this yarn that I've knit. It'll just become my next orange Hexie Puff. Okay, yarn over pair, purl first stitch of pair, purl 3 together, 2 yarn overs, and first stitch of next pair. It's all making sense. All right, so I'm going to finish that up until I get to the final knit 3 together through back loops, and then we'll reconvene.